Wait, okay. Is anybody afraid of all those young tradwives? All these women in my age range, even younger than me, having children without a marriage contract and going on the internet and promoting that lifestyle. And I'm not saying that being a mother is not, like, being a mother is a wonderful thing if it's good for you, right? But I think as a woman in this society, like in this world, um, there are like some responsibilities, right? And as an 18-year-old, I remember when I was an 18-year-old. God damn, was I one nosy, stupid ass little brat. I didn't understand nothing about life, right? And I have since grown up, matured a little bit, seen the world. I talk as if I was 60. I'm 22. I'm still a baby. Like, if you gave me a child right now, I think I would actually do a pretty good job than a lot of parents out there, because like I do have some sense of responsibility, but still having a child so young, like, unpopular opinion, I think there should be parenting classes. Not everybody should have a baby, and there should be, and everybody should learn about like the financial repercussions and the stuff that is going to happen with your body and your mind once you have the baby, and what could happen if your husband leaves you. Yeah, I think that's a very unpopular opinion. And I also think that society has failed these women. And I know that choice feminism tells you that you can do whatever you want. But what if your husband dies? Like, even not even that, if he leaves you for another younger woman. No, 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 no. What if he dies? And you're 24 without medication, without nothing, having to take care of 4 children. What then? Hmm. Hmm. And okay, that sounded like more dangerous and more serious than I wanted it. No, actually, yeah. It is that dangerous, it is that serious. And this whole propaganda, because like my whole Instagram feed, or even my whole like YouTube feed, is full of young women in their beautiful kitchen selling me this idea of, oh, I could just like stay home and take care of my children. Some don't even have babies or children, they're just stay-at-home wives. And that's the thing, like, you're reliant of a man, of another person. Are you not afraid? Are you not afraid? I don't know if it's because I'm a business student or if it's because of my upbringing, but my parents taught me the hand that can feed you can also kill you, or like can also starve you. I think that was what I always said. Yeah. Are these women not afraid? What do their parents say to that? What, like, they don't even have marriage contracts. They're just out there like diddly daddling, and I'm always so confused. And I saw those videos on my feed and I was like, okay, that has nothing to do with me and my personal life. Like, I know nobody who would do that in my personal circles. And suddenly, like 3 days ago, there was like this message from like one of the people I went like to school with, being like, oh my gosh, yeah, like we would be so happy to invite you to our marriage. And I was like, huh? Marriage? Okay, that's cute. That's cute. And then I heard through the grapevine that she's already pregnant for 8 months. We're 22. You don't even have like, you don't have your bachelor's, you didn't even go to trade school. You're not a nepo baby. You're not from a well-off family. Like, the more I think about it, I I just don't understand. Like, I become panicked, and and who's going to pay your Rentenbeiträge? It's hey, no, you okay, okay. Little explanation in Germany, right? You have to pay money into your Rentenkasse. It's like seniority cast, like seniority, like alimony. It's like you pay now, like 401k. That's it. 401k. That's like the equivalent, I would say, right? And if you're not married, if you're not working, you can't really pay into that. So oftentimes, when I had my internship at a law firm, these rich guys, because it was always a rich guy leaving their wife for whatever reason. Just once I actually heard the case, or like was participating in a case where it was like a rich woman leaving her husband, because like they were expensive. Like, those attorneys, they were expensive. Like, those lawyers, they were also pretty good. So these men would always leave their wives, who were like, but you promised to always cherish me. Like, I gave you the best lives, the best years of my life. And then they would end up in a very small apartment with a very low allowance. And they would have to work into their old age. And that it was really heartbreaking. And I'm just afraid that this circle is actually repeating. And I don't understand where we as a society, we actually went wrong. Where did we lose so many of our young, ambitious girls? Like, and I know in my circle, I only see young, ambitious girls. So I was really shook when I saw that video of that 18, 19-year-old girl being like, yeah, I'm a stay-at-home wife, pregnant and having... It's like, yeah, it's your choice. And we should support that choice, but like, some choices are stupid. It's like, if I was like to jump out of that window right now, that would be a stupid choice. I could still take that choice, but it would be a stupid choice, right? What happened to society? Like, when did everything turn around? Because don't they know that they're like walking through hell, and they actually stopped in hell? Because usually it goes like, okay, you're walking through hell and you know that you're in hell, so like you keep walking in order to get out of hell, right? But in this case, they just add fuel to the fire and double down. And I know this kind of sounds like misogynistic coming from another woman, but I don't really want it to be that way. I'm just genuinely concerned, because a man is never a plan. Another person is never a plan. Yeah. Just kind of feeling unwell with all those videos on my feed. And even if I click not interested, they're still showing me that and kind of selling me that tradwife lifestyle, and all those husbands giving interviews being like, that's the perfect way of life. And I'm like, why do you want to control another person? Like, so you give them an allowance. So essentially, if you want to, you could starve them. Yeah, that's creepy. Somebody save these girls. Somebody say that. That's